All right, thank you. Good evening, everyone, and you're welcome to tonight's session. It's been amazing on this journey. Uh, to go straight to the point, the last time we had live session, it was 25th of July. We treated something on personal branding as well as optimizing your online presence. And while we are concluding, requested Coach TD to confirm that she'll be available to speak with us because she is on that field and she'll be able to do justice to that and how to optimize online presence as well as personal branding, especially using artificial intelligence to facilitate these very uh, important aspects of our lives now, so to say. So tonight, that is what it is for. And without much ado, we are going to be inviting our facilitator tonight. But briefly, within few seconds, I'd like us to prepare and take note that in this world that we are living in, our digital presence has become part of our identity. As we know, before any employer will put anybody on their payroll to even invite somebody for a physical or virtual interview, they go about making a fast check on each of the proposed person to be employed online. It's called digital footprints. So, and that's why we're here today. So without much talking, please help me welcome our dynamic coach TD, our own personal person. And she take over the virtual mic from now. Please, a round of applause for our very special person.
Thank
Thank you.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Coach Samuel. First of all, I want to say thank you for having me, and I do not take it for granted. I see what you are doing, and I want to tell you that you have only just started. You have only just started. Now, before we kick off our session tonight, I want to share a few things because every time that I see people looking to make the best out of their presence online, I think it's a very good thing. And I also see it beyond just I want to join to do what other people are doing. It's important that we know that it's not a one-time thing. It's something that you start up well, okay, or at the point where you know better, you start to do better and you take it from there. That is very important. Now, before I will share my screen. I prepared something little, but I thought to engage first. But before that, I want to get you to do one very important task. Take your phone, go to Google. Google is not off the table. Go to Google. Go to Google and search your name. Just type your name there and search. That is a very good place to start. Okay. I'd like to see your reaction in the chat if you've done it and you like what you see. Let us know if you want us to know what it's showing you. Just go there. The question here is, do you like what you see there? Just go to Google, check your name. Check your name. Well, we actually have people who are already gone viral here. So, and you know how you say Google me? Ha! Okay, Google me. Do you want to start to say that too? Okay, awesome. I see the chat. Say I've seen mine. Nice. Do you like what you see? Does it reflect what you really want to be seen? We create digital footprints by what we do online. Okay, so it's important that we're intentional about it. It's important, very important. I made I made a discovery. Now, when I started my online journey, I really was projecting what I was doing then. And at that time, I had the title virtual assistant. Then we didn't have, people in Nigeria doing it. Something that through research, through, knowing what I really wanted to do or what I wanted to start with at that time, I found that title and I'm like, okay, nice one. Picked it up and I started using it. So by, I think 2018, 2016, 2018, every time people go on Facebook and say, oh, do you know a virtual assistant? They will just be tagging me. However, I transitioned. I've kept growing and moving from there. It took a while for that name not to stick with me. Okay, but it's still something that I boldly talk about. I even wrote a book, Remote Work Starts Here, that summarized my work and how to help anyone who wants to get started. So I've seen the comments, I've seen mine, good. I like what I see, but it needs optimization seriously. Nice, nice. So that's the first task that gets you to look at what people would see when they come to you, when they search your name online. So tonight our session is really personal branding and online presence optimization. However, because we're in the age of AI, this is AI productivity, personal branding, and online presence optimization. Now, the goal here is we're going to talk about some tools. We're also going to talk about how you can build or elevate your personal brand and how you can optimize your presence and just learn a few things. I will not lie to you. 30 minutes, 1 hour is not enough for you to learn everything you need to learn. But what I like to do is I give you a good foundation that you can build on. Yes, the AI summary is cool because it just gives you a summary. And you can do the search from different angles, okay? Different, what exactly do you want to know? Don't go and check your net worth there. Don't go and say, Google, what is my net worth? Don't do it. Don't do that one. But yes. Okay, so I see a comment says it shows old information. What that means is you need to intentionally clean that up by providing new information. Providing it. So this is more like self-brand optimization, just the way we do search engine optimization for websites, for platforms. You can also do optimization. Okay. My name is Theodora Ishola. You can call me Coach TD. And what I do is I'm co-founder and principal consultant at Tiva Creative. What we do at Tiva Creative is we support founders, small businesses, and organizations to drive digital strategy, build platforms, digital products, and most importantly, we do training. to support all of that. So I'm going to just share my screen now. I will share my screen and we can continue. Mm. Just a minute, please. Okay, we kick off. Rather, we kick off with my presentation. And what you will gain tonight is a simple method, one clear way to work with AI on any tasks, ready-made prompts. You just copy them and you can use them. A sharper brand and a weekly reading. Because to change what is there or to start up something, you need to intentionally do, what you want to replace it. So one shift changes everything. You treat your AI as an assistant, not an oracle. It's not going to automatically, voila, and change everything that you have seen that you want to improve on or you want to change. So now, with the assistant mindset for leveraging AI to optimize your brand, you lead, you draft, you decide. So what exactly do you want people now to see you for, to know you for online? What you lead with that. And of course, you use AI as an assistant. So it gives you speed. It helps you to buy time, the way I like to say it. And also it helps you to ensure that you keep on track. I say this in a way that a lot of things can come along the way while you're busy doing stuff. So if you know how to leverage AI as your assistant, you can consistently drive what you need to do to present an online presence that gives you results. So you keep the judgment. The judgment is yours. It doesn't have your mind. It doesn't have your mind. It doesn't know who you want to be. It doesn't know what you want to be seen as. And you always check the work. If it gives you something that doesn't sound like you, it means you push back. What is important here is, what do I sound like? What do I want to sound like? What do I want to be known as? Now, if we're looking at the Oracle trap, if you leave AI to say do the work for you, that's really you, allowing it to say be the oracle. Okay. Now, you take answers as truths. It gives you something, you just run with it. You don't double check, you don't review, you don't push back. Leaving AI to be, in quotes, the oracle, it can give you someone else's information. And if you cannot cross-check it, it just puts you at risk, because when people actually check for facts. They realize that, oh, okay, this person really doesn't know what they're saying. And mistakes slip through to clients. If you leave it at just copy and paste, it gives you put it there. Before you know it, you're not, it's not even consistent. It is not consistent because it can just fish out anything. It can lie. So our goal here is to treat AI as assistant, not as an oracle. Now, I've come up with these 4-step methods that I've introduced to my audience. I've been talking about it. I find it very important to share it so that while you're leveraging AI to optimize your online presence, to refine what you already have, you do it in such a way that it gives you the right result. So the first thing here is you have a brief. It clearly says what you want and who is for. Okay, so you start by saying, oh, I want to start building my online presence, considering what you've checked tonight, or I want to optimize it. I want to clean out some information that are no longer relevant. You start with your brief. There you take it to your AI chat, popular AI chat, ChatGPT or Cloud AI. It produces a draft for you. You allow it to produce the first version fast, which is the draft. Remember, we are not running off with what it just gives us. Then you refine it. You change the tone, length, or angle. I think the beautiful feature with our chat bots, the AI chat, is it allows you to even speak to it. So speaking to it, you can use that to train it so it understand how you talk, so that we don't all sound AI. We don't all sound. There are just some terms that when you see, no, no. This is so AI, and that's because we are not by our own self adding to it. So you brief, you create your brief, you put it in your chat bots, you allow it produce a first draft, you change the tone, tell it to adjust a few things, tell it, no, I don't want this, you push back. Then you verify. You verify so that you own the final words. You verify, you check that, okay, this information is exactly how it should be. When I see people, even trying to use AI to produce their book, articles and all of that, you still need to go and check that, okay, it's relevant to the audience that you want it to be relevant to. You still need to check that it's relatable. It's relatable. So you don't just run off with whatever it gives you at FedRAP. So please take note of this method. You brief, you draft, you brief, it produces a draft, you refine it, push back, adjust it, and then verify. There is no part here that leaves all of the work to AI. Okay, we don't want to do that. We're not lazy people. We want to actually do the work. Remember, AI makes it faster. Okay, now these are some of the ways that you can use AI for your work. One, you plan the week. Turn a messy to-do list into a realistic plan. If you do not regularly create a plan for the week, this may be very difficult. It may be very difficult. Remember, technology really, it enables, it enhances, it optimizes. It really doesn't take your place. Okay, so you sit down, I suppose, on a Sunday evening or over the weekend, you're planning your week. Okay, and when you have that messy to-do list, you can use AI to turn it to a realistic plan. Now, it helps you to prepare for meetings. A one-page brief before you walk in. So you don't go, you don't go without getting prepared. So just having brief information about what the meeting is going to be, what to expect can help you. So you go there ready to actually address any questions or actually contribute meaningfully to a session. It helps you to clear the inbox. Now you can use AI to draft replies in your own voice in seconds. I know that this may be a bit because we are not an email country. I say because I see that we do a lot of WhatsApp. People run their business on WhatsApp, do a lot of WhatsApp. But you see how, yes, it can help you draft replies in your own voice. Then, of course, it can help turn rough notes into clean minutes and then next steps. Just looking at these list of things that you can do to power your day, you can see that it gives you a meaningful way to leverage AI. Now, every one of these that we've just talked about, it still uses the 4 steps. So once you give it the first brief to say, these are the key things I want to do for the week, or I want to do A, B, C, D as the top things I need to do for the week. Then just give it the first brief. Okay. Then it gives you a draft. You put it there, it gives you a draft, and you say, oh, okay, yeah, I don't want it like this, or you push back or make it more realistic, make it, this is the time of the day I'm most active. You give it a bit of information so it produces something very meaningful for you. You refine and then you verify. So don't miss out the 4-step method that we've talked about when you are even using AI to power your day. Now, let's get practical quickly. I'm going to drop this. Okay. You can plan your week in 2 minutes. So you paste your real work, run the prompts, refine it live, and check it if it makes sense before you trust it. So here's a quick prompt that you can copy. Please feel free to take a screenshot. Our devices these days, if you take a screenshot like this and you go to your gallery, you'll be able to press on the screenshot and it will copy the text for you. So you don't have to type everything word for word. So here's the prompt. Act as my planning partner. Here's my week. So paste your real list, what you want to do. Monday, I would do this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then group it into themes. Flag what only I can do. Suggest what to drop and give me a realistic day-by-day plan. Ask me questions if anything is unclear. It's so important. Remember, we want to use it well, not just drop, say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. Now, what this already does for you is flagging what only you can do helps you know what to spend your energy on. Now, it will suggest things to say, oh, drop this, if this is what your goal actually is. Give it information to work with, and you see what it brings out. Do I have anybody who is trying this already? So you can also steal this prompt for your work. The plan my week prompts, reply to a tricky email, and notes in 2 minutes. You can quickly take a screenshot, keep them so you actually use them. Okay, to plan your week, just similar to what we looked at, group into things, flag what only I can do, give me a relative day-to-day plan. So you know that, okay, Monday, this is what you focus on and all of that. Then reply to a tricky email. Yes, an email, draft 3 replies for me, a warm yes, a polite no, and a hold on for now. Why do I like to emphasize on, using the brief, draft, refine, verify? Because I see how people actually turn AI to respond to every conversation. Every conversation. Okay. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I just know that if anyone is doing it right, it works out. It works out. Then you also want to turn notes into minutes. Say you get on a call, a 30 minutes call, you'll have a session. You want writing down everything that is being said can take a lot of time. So using AI to just summarize all of the notes just makes it possible for us to go straight to action. So the next thing we'll look at is your brand and your presence. Your brand and your presence. We want to be findable and memorable. Your brand, important that you get clear before you post. You know how we say it now. Who you help? Who you help? So first thing you want to define clearly who you're helping. Name the exact person you serve. I know that what you do is very important to the world. However, before the world will get to know you, you need to find out one person who clearly fits into your ideal audience, because you will be speaking to that person. Now, so when you find who it is, the exact person that you serve, then what results you want to help them achieve? What do you want to help them achieve? And the next is proof. Proof. One example that shows it's real. Now, if your profile cannot answer this in 5 seconds, start there. In 5 seconds. So, building a memorable and findable online presence means that you need to have an account in at least, I would say, two social media platforms. At least two. Yes, at least two. There are some good combination. As a professional, please, you need to have an account on LinkedIn. It's important. LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional platform. Then, Facebook. Please, if there's any Gen Z here, forgive us, because those people, they don't know what Facebook is. You know how you tell them Facebook and they're like, what's that? Is that a book? So, they don't understand it. But of course, that platform is very good for matured minds. I say matured minds. Mm. Then you have Instagram. Instagram is a show and tell platform. You need to be willing to show. Yes, you need to be willing to show. It's visual. You want to do videos, you want to, show nice photos. Yeah, that platform is okay. Then we have the TikTok. I don't think I can survive TikTok. So while I would, tell you about it, I do not know. I do not know. Then Twitter. Personally, Twitter gives me anxiety. But you know what? We're trying to achieve a goal, yeah? We want to achieve a goal. The goal is to be what? Findable and memorable. So sometimes it's painful doing some things, but you have to remember the goal. So if you have all of this sorted out and you say run a business, you are a professional, maybe a busy professional, you can now, the word is delegate it. You can delegate it, but don't delegate your voice, your tone. Don't delegate, who you are. You can delegate the work that the person needs to do. So how do you make your profile work for you? A headline that names who you help and how. Headline, who do you help and how? Every of this social media profile, rather platform that I have named actually allows you to put an headline there, just a summary of what you do. So who you help and how, who you help and how. Then a photo that actually looks like you, a photo. It helps people to trust the person behind the words and all of that. Just make it relatable. Then an about that tells your story and ends with a next step. It tells your story summarized in such a way that when people see it and they fall into the person that you help, that you serve, they can connect with you quickly. And a featured section with real proof. A featured section with real proof. If you navigate the social platforms, you actually find that, they give you where to do all of this. Okay, you can pin a post on Facebook, you can pin on Instagram, you can have your featured post on LinkedIn. You can even, I think you can also pin on Twitter. So these are just little things that make a difference. So when people come on they just bump into your profile, or they are searching and then they find you, or it's easy for them to quickly see you and know what you do, and can tell if you can help them or not. I'd like to confirm that I'm very audible. Please help to confirm if I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible. You are audible now.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you. So yet again, let's get this going. The idea for the session is you know what to do and then you actually do it. Because we're trying to keep this section, quickly and not too heavy. This is the point where you take a screenshot and you actually try it. So you're going to copy this prompt. You say, yes, my current LinkedIn headline and a few lines about me. Write it. Rewrite the headline 5 ways Write it 5 ways and draft a warm about section that ends with how people can work with me. Keep it true to me. No buzzwords. Remember, we still need to follow. This is our draft. This is our brief. It gives us a draft. You check which of these headline does really speaks to what I do. And then the about section, does it really capture what I want? Remember, it gives you it's what it thinks, based on what you pasted, but you have to refine it. You refine it and let it sound like you. Okay. What you do, paste your current headline and a few lines about you, generate fresh options, refine the tone until it sounds like you, and verify it's true before you post. So that when people come, you can actually, so I'll just share something. I actually had a session with, I actually paid for a session. That was 2023. And she said she's a brand coach. I paid for the session. So I mean, I'll say this. A lot of times when you pay for coaching a session, it's really not because you don't know it. It's there's a lot you can gain. And I think that is important that we know this. You gain, say, access to the person, truly to verify what you already know, improve on it, or even lock in that time. You lock in that time to actually do the work because normally everybody's busy. So when you put your money, you're already thinking, I don't know about you, but when I pay, I'm thinking, how do I get my money back? Very important. So I put in the work. And during our session, one of the things you said is, oh, you need to talk about all of the events that you've attended. You need to, talk about all of the work that you do. I've seen you, I know that you've done some work. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's true. So I take my book and my pen and I start writing all of the projects that I've worked on. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you I've worked on over 100 projects, it is not a lie. I have a spreadsheet that has all the projects that I've worked on, over 100. And the duration of project for me, because I understand what project is, a project needs to have a timeline. A project needs to have a cost attached to it. A project needs to have a scope. And of course, you need to ensure that it meets a certain quality. Now, all of those projects, the timeline is not less than 3 months. So just looking at all of that, so when I introduce my company and what I do, I say that we've worked on over 100 projects, not for each project, not less than 90 days. And it's true. Okay. So remember, if you can back it up with the evidence, then you should talk about it. Then you should put it out there. Okay, so I believe that, I don't know if there's anyone who has tried this. Do you have it? Do you have it? Do you have it? You can also steal this prompt quickly. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Now, you can create your one-line positioning. You can create your LinkedIn headline. And then one idea a week of content. So this one idea a week of content is where you start to, show up, where you start to put content out there. Okay. So here's one idea. One idea. You think of an idea, something I want to talk about, something I want to help. Remember that person that you have described that you want to help? Yeah. Okay. Turn it into a short post, a 2-line comment for related posts, and 3 follow-up angles. Let me even spend some time here. Now, do not stop at just posting. When you stop at just posting, it may feel like, oh, you are doing the work, but you also want to engage on social platform. It all adds up. So when you come up with your one idea for the week, you tell it to turn it into a short post, a 2-line comment for related post. It means you need to go search for related posts around the topic that you're talking about, and 3 follow-up angles. It should keep your voice. So you are ready. Now, just the way the algorithm works on social platform, when you start to search for specific topics, it starts to bring more of that topic to your way. Okay, so if you have been seeing food content when you go online, it means you have been searching for food. We know. So that's how you want that to work for you. So you're going to stay consistent, stay visible without burning out. It's tiring, no, I cannot even lie. Stay visible without burning out. Start with a single thought, one idea, 3 formats, then 20 minutes. If you can commit this, it will help you prepare content that you can post throughout the week. It will help you prepare content throughout the week. So you batch on one day, you post throughout the week. And remember, put links in the comments, not the posts. Put links in the comments, not the posts. Okay, this is something that takes some practice. Even I used to just leave my links in the post, but with just looking, watching a few people who really stand out online, with doing some research, I say, oh, okay. Oh, okay, this is really ideal. You put your links in the comments, not on the post. So consistency. Remember how we started? You stay organized. You become findable and reachable. Then you stay consistent, because you don't want to do it this week and before we hear from you again, December or your birthday. So people only post on their birthday. So do this in the next 7 days. We'll run one real task through brief, draft, refine, verify. One real task. Run it through that for loop. Then rewrite your headline and about, then make it yours. Batch 3 short posts and schedule them. Then save your favorite prompts where you can find it. Schedule your posts. Facebook allows you to schedule. LinkedIn allows you to schedule. Don't ask me about Instagram. Yes, you can schedule for Instagram if you use Meta Business. Meta Business. Yes. And see, social media tires me. Cannot lie. It tires me. So even talking about it, I'm telling you people the truth. So that you not think that I stay on social media. I can't do it. But it's important. So it's either you're doing it or you find someone who will do it for you. Now, before we take questions, I'd like to just summarize what we try to achieve, or what I try to achieve through my organization is to move from AI curiosity to AI capability. Don't just hear about AI, don't just know it, but build the capability for it. It helps you not just build a personal brand, but also a business. And when people say, oh, they are earning a lot leveraging AI, they are not lying. It's just that, you need to know what to do to also get there. So please connect with me on LinkedIn. And then we have our trainings that run through the month. We had one today by 12 noon. So if you connect with me, I'm sure you'll find something on that you can catch up on. Then we're also open to bringing AI to your organization. So I want to thank you, Coach Samuel, and the community, and then thank you all for being here. Good evening.
Wow, amazing, 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 amazing. A round of applause for our own person. Thank you so much for all that you've shared. This is beautifully said, and all the slides powerfully stated. I'd like to appreciate you so much for making our time to share with us tonight. So a quick one, please. If you have a question, you can quickly put up your hand so that I can call you in. If you have a question, or you can drop it in the chat box. I think I saw a question before. Please, if you have a question from what has been said, this topic is not really taught for free. So now that you have it, please take advantage, ask your question so that I can get clarity. If you go to online, okay, our mommy want to ask question. Please, ma, go ahead, ma. Thank you, ma.
I just raised my hand waiting for when you will be done so you could call me. I didn't know you would call me immediately.
Thank you, ma.
Theodora, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. So what I wanted to say is just to buttress what we have learned tonight. I think for some of us, it still sounds like theory. And I want to implore us that even if it's sounding like theory on this day, 8th of August, 2026, please let it not be a theory by the end of this month. Get to just start something. It's never going to be easier. I don't think Theodora hates social media the way I do. But you see me, I'm there. I have to be there. And let me move this to something I will appreciate better. The way the world is wired today, if someone wants to invite you for anything, that's not even about a job. If they want to confirm that you are a real entity, I kid you not, the first place they'll go and check is your social media footprint. You can be sitting in on an interview, and the interview doesn't have to be a job. It can be for even getting a contract. It can be anything. As they're talking to you, they're checking your social media footprint. And why is this true? In the past, almost every day I get invitations to speak from random strangers. And the only thing I say is, oh, we checked you out on social media. And in my mind, I'm like, me that I'm not even active on social media. So please go out there and intention. It's you that will tell it's you that will tell the search engines what to produce by what you feed it. Okay, so please just go out there. It doesn't have to even be a lot. And if you've done the experiment, you'll see that LinkedIn is typically ranked higher than other platforms for obvious reasons. Even if you do videos, all your YouTube shorts will be ranked higher. Just put something out there. You can't imagine where it will take you to the ends of the earth, literally. So that's the first part. The second part I just wanted to share. Siraya said we should ask Google. It will interest you to go to ChatGPT and ask Chat, your own chat, go and ask it to do an introduction of you. Some of you, if ChatGPT goes around, looks for you, cannot find it, to go and bring Muritala Mohammed's profile and put for you. That's how bad it is. So check, what does ChatGPT say you are? If it doesn't see anything, for some people it will even come and say, the person does not exist. Imagine a whole, meaning that you exist in the real world might also translate to you not existing. So please, it's not to shout, I exist, I exist. Does the universe recognize that you exist? This is not social media now. Does the internet agree that you exist? And I will wrap up by saying sometimes I go to speak, and when I listen to the introduction, I know that they went to get it from ChatGPT because I don't put out that kind of introduction. So now I have to get all of the platforms to agree with one theme so that when people read out my introduction, it doesn't sound so bogus and highfalutin. But again, at least everyone sees something to write. What about you? Thank you. That's what I just wanted to contribute to buttress what Theodora has said. Thanks a lot, Theodora, once again, and thanks a lot, Sam.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited that you're with us, and as well to put this out there for our audience to know. It's really amazing, and the world is going, like, call it crazy right now. Everything is automated. Everything is automated. There's nowhere you go. Any platform that want to shine, that does not that is not collaborate or inculcate AI into their platform, they will soon be out of business. Everything. I subscribe for Canva AI, the pro version, and see a lot of things. There's nothing as an online platform that you can log into if they don't have an AI version of that particular platform. You will see that is in fact everybody's going for it, and that's really, really interesting. That's where the world is going, and that's why we're pushing this out there, and we're making every one of us to know and take advantage of it, that we should not be behind in all of this. Is really much AI stuff. Digital presence is there. Anytime we want to work with some certain organizations in doing some project for us, the first place to go, and this can run into hundreds of millions, the first place to go to fast check is online presence. Before the person is even aware that it's going to be called for any interview or anything, it's online presence. So that's how critical it has been in our world, and we don't know where we are even going to ensure that we have the best of us put out there, and AI is there to help us. In fact, as I'm talking to you, I've been on a course since January. I'm just rounding up this month. All manner, including music. As I can be a musician today without singing a word, because I have learned some things. I have some songs already that I have done. I use some AI platform to generate the lyrics, take it to another platform to make it into the music, and I download it and anything I want to sing about is there. If it's video, it's the same, whatever it is. So it's the possibility, the potential is limitless. The one you discover is the one that you know, but the possibility you cannot exploit. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Theodora. We have a few questions on the platform. Okay.
Yes,
Your hand is up.
I'll
Please
just
go ahead.
answer the question. I think the
Okay.
question that I see first is what the AI platform this can be done. I think it also relates to the second question. I'm tempted to just say we can start with ChatGPT, which is not a lie. However, I like to focus more on the skill than the tool. The tool can change at any time. There was when the whole buzz of generative AI started, everybody was saying, oh, ChatGPT, ChatGPT, ChatGPT. But the truth is there are a lot of other platforms that you can use. But please you can start with ChatGPT. Just as it is chat GPT, and you create your account straight away, and you can use all of these prompts that we have created. However, there are different tools for different things that you want to do. Okay, so when we start to list all the tools now, it may get confusing. That's why you may want to either do just do a training or follow a plan that helps you to take it one day at a time so it doesn't get overwhelming. There's this program I'm sure you've seen it being advertised. They actually talk about 20 tools that you can use. The one Coach Samuel just talked about, Canva. Most tools these days, even your Gmail now incorporates AI into it. Most tools today, they now have the AI version that you can use. But when it comes to what we have learned tonight and you want to start, you can start with ChatGPT. Okay. You can also start with Claude or Gemini. Once you have your Gmail, you can use any of these two to just start. Start with the free version and just keep improving from there. I think what's more important is looking at yourself and saying that, okay, I can give 20 minutes to learning this skill to improve myself. Just commit to continuous learning and it gets better from there. Thank you so much.
I can't. Sorry,
Yes.
ma. I didn't get you. The network was not. It was breaking and it went off. I didn't hear you clearly, ma. But ChatGPT training on how to take it as in one at a time. And thereafter, I didn't hear what you said again.
Yes, I mentioned that you can start with ChatGPT, but there are quite a number of tools. There are different tools for different things, but this one is a good place to start.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, man. We can access further training and learning about this AI through our coach has a is it a course now or how do I call it?
It's a walkthrough,
Okay.
something that you actually get hands-on on to help you, do this thing instead of just knowing it. There's one thing to know it, there's another thing to follow through so that you can now have that valuable, visible presence that you need.
Okay. So the link is on the chat box. I'll also request that she post it on the platform as well so that we can take advantage of it. There are so much. There are thousands and thousands of tools. You can be lost and be confused in there, but you need to be guided to know the right one to use part-time. So please, I would like everyone to take advantage of this and be part. And it's just drinking money, just 10,000 naira, and that is for 30 days walkthrough. And of course, you can always, once you are part of her, you can reach her for additional information or guidance. Okay, so I want to appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot for showing this there. Okay, I can see it's already on the platform. Thank you so much. We can take advantage of that. Okay, so do we still have any other question? If we still have any other question,
Well,
please can you? Okay, somebody
ma,
speak.
please, yes, Clementina is speaking. If I may ask, ma, like all these stuff that you taught us today now, we should, as it is the platform called ChatGPT that we can use them. Like this, okay, let's say self-branding, go check, of course, check your name, which I went to Google, in fact, I didn't see anything anyway. But when I check in ChatGPT, I saw quite a number of things. But this, personal branding and all of that, is it still on the ChatGPT platform that we can do all of this, or is there any other platform?
The prompts, those summary that we wrote there, the prompts.
Yes, ma.
You
Yes, I said we
can
should screenshot.
screenshot, yes, you can use
Yes,
them
ma.
on ChatGPT. However,
Okay.
you still need your social media platform to go
Okay.
post. You still have other platform that you can use, but
Like the
can
one you were
start.
listed here,
Yes,
LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and
yes,
the
yes,
other
ma'am.
one. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, presently, I don't know how to use all those things. I don't know. The only thing I'm used to is use a WhatsApp. So anything outside WhatsApp, I don't know how to use them. Maybe as time goes on, based on our class, I'll be able to make do of all those social media platform.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I
All right,
hope
Sure.
you
thank you.
are. I think you need one-on-one session with Coach TD. You need one-on-one session. I I hope you're already subscribed so that she can.
Yes, yes. So I'm with her already.
It's okay. It's
Thank you,
okay.
man. Thank you, sir. All right.
You're
All right.
welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much, and we'd like to appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yes, our mommy has unmuted mic. Please, I'd like to hear more from you before we round up.
Okay. Okay. So I just wanted to say something in case there's someone else who sounds as who just feels everything is mumbled up the way Madam Clementina feels like it's a lot. I can give you a short hack that most of us use. So let's say you have an account on Facebook, and by the way, and anyway, if you are working with Theodora, she will walk you through that process. But let's say you've decided that okay, you want to start on social media because most of us are pre-Gen Z, either millennials or Gen X, whatever it is you were born. You can say, okay, you want to do Facebook, open a Facebook account, open an Instagram account, and a LinkedIn account, just those three. Leave X for now, or leave anyone, just those three. Let's say you want to start with those three. The same thing you posted on your WhatsApp status, the same thing. In fact, Meta makes it so easy now that it can even tell you to copy and paste it, to share it across. That same thing you copied, you pasted on your WhatsApp status, you can paste it on Facebook because Facebook is text friendly. You can take that same text and post it on Instagram, but Instagram will insist that you put picture or video. So, like if you go on my Instagram page today, I was not able to post anything. I didn't have picture and video to show them, but the text I wanted to post, I couldn't post only text on Instagram. So I typed it across a picture. I posted it there because it's the same content. Then the days I'm in the mood, which I'm never in the mood, I go to LinkedIn. LinkedIn stresses me out. But some days I just copy the same thing. Now you will find out that WhatsApp is easy, but WhatsApp is a messaging platform. Those things you post on your status will disappear. And you want to leave footprints, right? So just take the same thing and it won't take you 3 minutes and you are done. Somehow you dust your hands and you say, okay, well done. Next day you start again. Before you know it, you would have over 100 posts. Before you know it, 1,000 posts. And it gives the machine, the AI machine, something to work with when you then start making queries or other people start querying. That's the simplest way I can put it. The way you now, because when you go to ChatGPT and put the prompt, ChatGPT will give you an output. For instance, it will say, week one, post about problems you are solving this whole week one. And then you go and say, oh, I help people who have husband and wife who have issues expressing their love on Monday. Day two, I help husband and wife who have issues understanding their finance. Day three. So you are taking the solution from ChatGPT, but you have to put it somewhere, meaning that those platforms become important. Your ChatGPT will not work alone. You need to move that information somewhere else. Okay, that's the part one. The part two I wanted to share. When we say AI is everywhere, I don't think we understand it. In fact, when Theodora said it this evening, I didn't even believe her. I had to test run it. I had to test it myself. I didn't even know that I didn't need my PDF reader to read images. I didn't even I could do it directly from gallery. It's now during this class that I checked it. I took a screenshot of the prompt. Behold and lo, I don't thought my phone is old. AI is integrated into everything. That screenshot, I clicked on the AI, you know that in AI, young shining something like that. As I clicked on it, it said, okay, so what do you want me to do? There's a text box already embedded. I clicked on the text box. The thing took me to the picture. The entire picture, it analyzed it. So there's a young lady from her picture. AI knows you from her photograph. There's a strong resemblance to this person. Told me who Theodora was because she appeared in the screenshot. Everything that was in the screenshot, it explained. But most importantly, the prompt had been converted to text. And then asked me, do you want to copy the text? I carried the text and went straight to ChatGPT. All of this in a, oh, chim. It's not that one I use by and write, and then you not go and type, and then no, we have, even I didn't know that my what do they call this? My Nokia 3310 could do this. It's already embedded. So I just want to say thank you. This is a roundabout way of saying thanks a lot, Theodora. I didn't even know this, and this is one huge takeaway for me. Thank you. And finally, for those of us who think you have something sensitive, I go to events and they say, oh, I'm not sharing my slides. My slides are private. There's nothing private. As you stand there, they don't snap you. As they snap you, they are taking, AI is translating, transcribing everything. In short, I rest my case. Thank you. That's just what I wanted to say. I hope this helps. Bye.
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you.
This is interesting. This is mind-blowing. We cannot exhaust this. Wow, this is too much to know. But we can start from somewhere as people have rightly said. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, as I wrap up, this community is a free one. Coach Samuel Growth Circle. It's a free one, and on monthly basis, we have 2 live sessions. We have the second Saturday of the month, just like today, and the number 4 Saturday, the 4th Saturday of the month is when we have another live session, which means in the next 2 Saturdays, we're going to have another live session, and it's absolutely for free. And we learn a lot in the community. We're quite a number there. I think we are close to 100 in the community, and we learn a lot. So I've dropped the link on the chat box for as many that are not yet part of us who can decide to be part of us on the platform, and we post some inspirational thoughts, provoking ideas, and we all learn together, and we can ask questions as well. And our professionals on the platform will be able to answer us. We brainstorm together and we learn. So I'd like to appreciate everyone again for coming and for joining the live session tonight. Thank you, our dearest Coach T, our dearest Mumi. Thanks for joining us tonight. And thank you, Coach TD. Thank you, Theodora, for that amazing session. God bless us, and thanks and thanks. So I think we can
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I think we
Thank you,
can
sir.
end the recording right now.
Please, that the group you spoke about, I, it's like I'm not there yet. I think you said you are going to drop a link.
Okay, yeah, I've already dropped the link. Maybe I can share with you privately if it's not
Please,
there.
please, please. Thank you. Thank you,
So
sir. Thank you.
you're welcome, man.
All right.